First, Aswan had a museum before we have this museum. Yes, called Aswan Museum. Where this museum in Elephantine Island is close to here. A very small museum. Until during timing we built the dam of Aswan, we have a lot of items coming to have a very problems for the Lake of Nasser come after the dam, meaning we need to save a lot of pieces. That's why thinking by UNESCO to build a new dam, a new museum. We calling also Nubian Museum because related to the history of Nubia. When start that, 1990s, finishing 1997, 23 of November 1997, opened this museum, meaning tomorrow is like celebrated for opening again. This is in same month like now. Who's one make design of this museum is one Egyptian architect called Mahmoud Al-Hakim. He's from Cairo. But he came here in Aswan and see the life of Nubia and try to mix the natural life of the Nubian people with the design. To show many items, you will see the life of Nubia around of us here. But in the same time, the story or the history of this Nubian related to our history. Our history of Egypt history very long in the backside for 7,000 BC, mean in totally like 9,000 BC. This is the history we registered. We have proving of that. But before that, we have another history, but not Egyptian left for us any documents like sculpture or some items like that. If we like talking about Nubia, here in Egypt we have cataract, like the waterfall, but here cataract, not like Niagara, for example, big one. It's small. The first cataract here in Aswan, where we are exactly now, in this point we are. And this was a border between Egypt as a country of the pharaohs to the Nubian land. After this cataract, south to Khartoum in Sudan. This was all the land of Nubia. Many times I say in the bus, they try to be get inside of Egyptian empire, fighting between the king of Nubia with Egyptian pharaoh. Sure, Egypt army very strong and get that's inside of our land. Nubian now from this is where we are now here in Aswan, to the two see the river over there, the two parts or two branches of the river of the Nile join together. This is where located Khartoum. This is the capital of Sudan, North Sudan now. This was the end of the land of Nubia, meaning all this area was under the Kush Empire or the Nubian history. But the problem when we built this is a high dam here, all these temple you see in the side of the river have a problem, will be underwater. That's why UNESCO, for the 10 years we built the dam, exactly 7 years, from 1964 to 71, UNESCO asked all over the world countries to donate money to helping to rescue and helping to save this one. The best one you see tomorrow in Abu Simbel. The temple was cut in the rock of sandstone, and UNESCO was engineer cut it in pieces. You imagine the temple was one rock, cutting inside the rock like a big hole inside, very huge, and cut it in thousands and thousands of pieces, each piece like 1 or 2 tons, and getting by cranes moving to the another place like 65 meter high from the old location in the river. This is part of the history of the Nubia. Now, we go as the museum designed for us from different era, different timing, from the very old time to the old kingdom, to the middle kingdom, to the new kingdom, until we reach to the Islamic period. For thousands and thousands of years, we'll see items around us. We mentioned some of the pieces. We can't mention every piece. It's 1,000 pieces here. But really is one of the best museum we have in Egypt. Talk about life of local around. Most of you museum, if you will go later in Egyptian museum, only look for the old history for some part related to the king of Egypt, the pharaoh life, and all of that. But here, this museum touched to the local life. That is to give a nice information about Nubian people. Still, the Nubian people live with us in Egypt. Yes, President Nasser asked them, there are 50,000 people lose houses in this Nubian land and move them after the dam, in the north of the dam. And now they are get them a special village in every city. Luxor, we have some people from Nubia. Aswan here, the village, they built for them a special, because the Nubian people, when we go afternoon today, their culture different than us. We are called Arab, Pharaonic, Egyptian. They are different. They have different tradition. We're talking about that when we are in the Nubian village after. Can you please follow me? We go to see Bart and Bart. Yes?
One quick question. So the Nubian people that you moved, they consider themselves Egyptians.
They are Egyptian. They have Egyptian ID card. They are in school with our kids, but still they believe it themselves. They are different. But we are Egyptian. Treat them. They are Egyptian. They are with us. They live with us. Speak Arabic with us. They have same religion, same language. And nowadays we talk about 1971 to right now is like quite 50 years, 53 years. Now come married between Egyptian to them, and now it's okay. They live together and is everything fine. But when you ask them, still he's abroad. I am Nubian. You talk to him, you are Egyptian or Nubian? He say, no, I am Nubian. But Egyptian citizen. We have Egyptian passport and Egyptian ID card, and we are in the school. We have seen them. But they are very kind people. I know them. I have relationship with them. My grandmother, for me, she's from here, from Nubian. Mother, the mother of my father, she's originally her father from Nubian land here. But another branch for my family from another side, from Arab side. And please follow me.